Okay, so this is day 7. Uh, Update is that it's over. I mean, we've kind of known this was coming. The papers have been mailed off, sent off, and she said some pretty horrendous crap. Yesterday after I recorded that video, she messaged me, texted me, telling me to get lost, that she's done, that she doesn't want anything to do with me, that I'm a moron, I'm an idiot, I'm a sucker, loser. I mean, it was bad. So, upside, I spent a lot of time watching videos and listening to religious stuff, Christian stuff, because I am Christian. And the thing is that I kind of reached a point that it was like, why me? Why is this happening? I'm doing... God hates divorce, so I got married, I did everything right, like, why? And while this is not to say that every bad thing that happens is your fault, or that every relationship that ends is your fault, or, that it's God wants this, or that you've done something to deserve it. I'm talking about my situation specifically. So for me, I basically caused this, biblically, spiritually speaking, because God was very important when I got with my wife. But then that kind of fell away. And so, essentially, we spent the last 4 years without God in the relationship in any meaningful way. And so, the thing that stuck with me was, okay, I wanted to live in a manner that I wanted to live. And I didn't want to pray, and I didn't want to go to church, and I did not actively involve Christ and my faith in my life. And so there comes a point where basically what I got from that video was basically where God said, your will be done. My will be done. And at that moment, that's probably when everything went to shit. There was no divine protection. There was no spiritual, guidance. And so when my wife is now wanting divorce and has now removed her... She's private, well, not privated. She's not deleted her Facebook necessarily. It's more like where you disable it, I'm pretty sure. And she's gone to one of her other side Facebooks to, whatever, do her stuff. And that's it. Nothing I say, she's not going to go on, she's not going to read the messages, nothing I can do to stop it. Hopefully the lawyers can get a hold of her, blah, 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 the end. Okay, so that's that. So, that's that update. So the question, I guess, the purpose here is that for all of you wanting to stay faithful, who are like, I'm going to stay dedicated to this woman, and if she leaves, I'm going to hold out. You're in for a hell of a fight. And the only way that has a chance of succeeding is that you need to find something other than your feelings. If you're going to actually remain single and stay dedicated to someone that is off having sex, off having relationships, off doing whatever they want, you need to be pulling from a source of strength that's not as fickle as our own emotions or even our own values, right? Like, you got to be part of something greater and able to withstand the test of time. The military knows this. You know, you're not going to survive the hell of combat unless you're pulling from the ideology of the military. There is a purpose to this. My friends are dead, but there's a reason for this. It's not spontaneous. It's not chaotic. You know, you're pulling from something greater than yourself, and that is how you make it through, is my understanding. Disclaimer, not military, not veteran. So, and that's where it's like, okay, so I don't know. I may stay faithful. I may find someone else. I may revert back to my way of being sinful. I don't know. I'm going to try to be better. But the updates of today's a bad day, today's a good day, you know, all the days are bad days. And they will always be bad days. Because there is a part of me that will always hold on to her. No matter what happens, there's an emptiness there. And if you're watching this, you're well aware of it. So, like, just be ready. Now, okay, where to go from there? One day. I mean, that's what we do, right? Like, whether it's your religion, you know, whether it's, I don't know, something else, you find something and you make that your one day. You make that thing to fill you until you can make it through that day. And it can't be alcohol, and it can't be, you know, sex, and it can't be, you know, work. It's gotta be something spiritual. It's gotta be something greater. And once you do that, it's one day at a time. I don't know what tomorrow brings. I don't know what today brings. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I upload every single day. So I don't know where we're going with this. It's kind of a journey now. But we're individuals, and we're a society, and there are values and stuff that we subscribe to. Well, if you're here, you basically have decided that one of those values is the right to leave. Isn't really a right, I suspect. And that's kind of where I stand at. Like, you don't have a right to leave. You don't have a right to privacy. You don't have a right to do what you want. Now, mine is coming from more of a religious side, I guess, right? Because it's like, we have free will. But I guess it's like, for me, it's like God says to do things. he has these rules. You have the free will to select those things. But we shouldn't really allow some of these things, because they're not good for you. I mean, as a general, we don't allow people to jump off bridges. We don't allow people to shove their hands in boiling water. Like, there's a lot of rules that we have as a society because we're like, that's not good for you. You know, just because one person can do it, and that case is, you know, it's the exception to the rule, like the guy that can jump off of a bridge and pull a parachute or the bungee cord or whatever, and he can do it perfectly safe, does not mean you and I get to go out there with the bed sheet and try the same thing. Don't work. I mean, it's like life, you know. Some people could do things, and we have to, as a general rule, make a society where the rules are not for the exception. Those are what the permits are for. The rules are for everybody, and what is best for everybody. And that is the world and the laws and the situations that we're going to deal with. Oh man, I don't know. Like, you can argue about this, and I'm not your senator, I'm not your congressman, I'm not some college-educated, what the fuck ever expert. I'm just a dude who's 40 years old that has been through the shit. And every moment of my life, every major relationship I've been in, the girl I lost my virginity to cheated on me. My ex before my wife, she moved in with me and my family, and I thought I was going to marry her, and we were going to have kids and family and blah, 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 and she wanted to go visit her grandmother. So I went into debt to send her to her grandmother, to take her to an anime convention and put her up in a nice hotel while we were there. And during that whole time, she was cheating on me. She was chatting to the guy that then became her husband. And now my wife, while may not be physically cheating on me, she left. And the cheating there wasn't necessarily sexual. I'm 90% positive it was her friends. And guys, this is the thing, and girls too, and anyone watching, like, guard your friends well. Because you will react to things the way your friends react to things. You will listen to them. And even though you're like, no, my girlfriend's great, over time, they are not going to be a positive force in your relationship unless they're a positive force in your relationship. The people you want to listen to the couple that didn't get to choose love, an arranged marriage. Listen to the grandparents that have been together for 60 years. Listen to the husband and the wife who one of them was unfaithful and they found a way to make it work. These are the people you listen to. Because they understand that you got an entire world, an entire society, an entire culture that justifies giving up, that excuses, you know, oh, this isn't the same, you could get a divorce, you don't have to do that. And they chose to stick it out, to figure it out. If you want to be in this group of, I love the girl, and I'm tired of people telling me there's other fish in the sea. I'm tired of people telling me that, you know, y'all can work it out. You know, I'm tired of people telling me that she has the right to leave, or he has the right to leave, or whatever it is. If you want to be part of a group that's like, no, you don't have, you made a promise, you have to stay. You have to figure this out. If that's the group, this is the group you want to be a part of, the ideology, then you need to get a lot of these people out of your life. And they can be great friends. My friend, he's a great guy. He's an awful guy. He's fucking terrible. I love him. But he's not in that bandwagon. His ex cheated on him. He did everything. He gave her a place to live. He tried to help other people, this other guy out, brought him into his home. He was a truck driver. He paid all the bills. He took care of her. He did all that. And then the guy that he was trying to help out to get a step up in his life, his girlfriend was fucking this kid, essentially. Like 5 to 10 years younger than him and her. She was fucking him. And it was like, yep, I get it. She cheated on you. And his thing is like, he wants to be successful. He wants to be somebody. He wants to prove that he's great. And fuck her, she fucked up because I made it. Even though he's married and he's got 2 kids and, he loves his wife. And he's always wanted to be successful. But it's like, that girl, it was, fuck her. I'm going to prove myself to her. And that's what I'm saying with people now. It's like, if you don't want to be part of the group, it's like, get on, move on, or become better, get more muscle, get more money, prove her wrong, show her wrong. If you want to be the person that's like, I just want it to work. I want you to come back. I want to figure out where the issue's at so we can resolve it. If that's who you are, you can't have friends in your relationship that don't subscribe to the same principles. And you gotta operate on someone bigger, man. Like, we are all flawed. We're fucked up. No human is perfect. I mean, I have no teeth tonight, but I have no teeth because I fucked up. I didn't take care of them. I didn't pursue the habits, the hygiene. And this is life. If you're not perfect, and because you're not perfect, you're going to lose things. And it may be a relationship, it may be a job, it may be a friend, a pet, whatever it is. You're going to lose things, and a lot of times that is on us for being imperfect. We're going to make mistakes. Or they make mistakes. I mean, maybe you did nothing wrong. Okay, you did nothing wrong. But not doing anything wrong doesn't isolate you from the wrong they do. And then what are you going to do then? Are you going to say, I told you so? I tried that. Maybe I'll get to say that in 10 years. Maybe I'll never get to say that. It's... Life is a messed up place. And if you're watching my videos, you're well aware of this, that it's messed up. And that's okay. It hurts. It hurts every day. But it's okay for life to be messed up. It just... We have to hold each other to a higher standard. Because there's going to come a day that you're going to need to be at a higher standard. And if they're just going to tell you how great you are, you're going to fail. So, and this is a choice we have to make every day. Every single day, we have to do better, people. I mean, I don't know. What am I saying? I love my wife, and I'm letting her go. I filed for divorce. Fucking hell. I filed for divorce because that's what she wanted. And because of the Philippines, I got initiated as an American. I am not paying for it to be certified in the Philippines. So, according to the Philippines government, I'm still going to be married, she's still going to be married. If she wants to be truly free, she's going to have to find the funds to get the Philippines to recognize that divorce that the U.S., formalized, finalized. So, that's the world. That's what's going to happen. This is where I'm at. Maybe I'll start trying to, write a script or something. So it's not so rambling. No one's watching it, so maybe it doesn't matter. But this could be interesting. I'd like to see what people say. Where this goes. If anyone is even interested in this stuff. If you see this and you want to know what I think, leave a comment, shoot me a message, whatever the fuck it is, I don't know. Give me a topic, I guess I'm stupid enough, I will actually talk about just about anything. At least until they change the terms of service and I'm blocked or banned or whatever. So, alright, I guess that's it for day 7. Peace.